welcome back. Today we'll be going through parabola. So you've done this in your first lesson, but let's just have a little recap. This is the equation of the parabola, which is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, this is where a, b, and c are constants. They are just numbers. It can be positive or negative. Okay, that is my equation for parabola. Super easy. Now, one thing that we haven't learned is the axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry is basically this. If I had a graph, something in the blue here, this is my Cartesian plane, and my graph was this. Okay, this was my parabola. My axis of symmetry is basically the line that cuts right down in the middle of the parabola. So this green line here. Okay, that's my axis of symmetry. So to find the axis of symmetry, you've got two ways. You got the first way, which is finding the midpoint, right, using the midpoint formula. But using the midpoint formula will help us to find the coordinate of the axis of symmetry, or the AOS. For the second method is x equals negative b over 2a, right? This will help us find the equation of the AOS. What I mean by equation is, if we remember back in our x and y coordinates of an exponential graph, we have to give a equation for the asymptote, and the asymptote was x equals to 0. That is the equation that we're trying to find for the AOS, okay, for method number 2. So the b and the a in method number 2 is just basically taken from the equation. This is my a, that will be multiplied by 2 in the denominator, and my b. Okay, simple as that. All right, let's go into our next part, which is to find the vertex. You need to substitute. Okay, the vertex is a coordinate. You need to substitute the equation of the AOS into the formula to give your y value. I'll show this in an example. All right, let's go into our example. A parabola has an equation of y equals x squared minus 3x minus 10. Find the x and y intercepts. Recap, okay? X and y intercepts, you can find them if one of them is equal to 0. So let's just find the x-intercept first. So the x-intercepts is when y equal to 0. Okay, I'm going to write down the equation first before doing anything. Y equals x squared minus 3x minus 10. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute y equals 0 into the equation. So anytime that I see y, I'm going to put 0 equals to x squared minus 3x minus 10. This is where we need to use our algebra skills of factorizing. And I think, yes, our factorizing skills for this. Okay, I'm going to use PSF just to do it. Our product is negative 10. Our sum is negative 3. So let's figure this out. We're going to have negative 2, 5. It'll be positive 2 and negative 5. Okay, that's my factors. I'm going to write down 0 equals to x minus 5 and x plus 2. If I put this as equal to 0, right, x plus 2 equal to 0, this will lead me to This will cancel out. I'm going to minus 2 because I want to move 2 to the other side. So x will equal to negative 2. Or, because I've got two options, a parabola has two x intercepts because it passes the x-axis twice. Or x minus 5 equals to 0. I'm going to move that minus 5. So I'm going to add 5 on both sides. This will cancel out. X will equal to positive 5. So my x-intercepts will be negative 2, 0 and 5, 0. That's my coordinates. All right, let's find my y coordinates. Or my y-intercept, sorry. My y-intercept is when x is equal to 0. This one is much easier. Okay. Y equals x squared minus 3x minus 10. Anywhere I see x, I'm going to replace it with a 0. Just like so. This will turn into 0. This will turn into 0. So I have negative 10 equal to y. So therefore, my equation or my coordinate will look like this. 0, negative 10 for my y-intercept. And this one will be 5, 0, and negative 2, 0. That's what my coordinate will look like. All right, that is my x and y intercepts. I'm going to do the rest of the questions in part 2. So hope to see you there. Bye.